Good evening, friends, and welcome back to Emily's Game. In my video yesterday about how to unload and load cargo, and a lot of questions about does this work in hauling missions, and why can't I get the reclaimer to do this? So what they're asking is, why can't the reclaimer auto unload and load? I don't know about auto loading the reclaimer. I don't see why you'd want to do that, but yes, it does auto unload. I'm going to show you how. As for hauling missions, I've responded to everyone that I've seen ask that question. No auto loading and unloading does not work for hauling missions until you're beyond the member rank. Once you get beyond the member rank, the missions that give you thousands of SCUs to pick up and deliver allow you to use the Haul C, which you can pick up from the cargo deck and deliver to a cargo deck, which allows you to auto load and unload. That is the only way I know that you can use auto loading and unloading for the hauling missions. I am currently grinding my way there. I'm about halfway through member rank. So as soon as I get to the part where I can use my Haul C on those, I will put a video out showing you how that works with the hauling contracts. All right, friends. So what I've done is the ones that have asked about the reclaimer, you're asking because you know how to use the reclaimer. So I'm not going to go through the process of showing you how to use the reclaimer or how I got those boxes. But I did go get these just rather quickly here. I've added some to the grid and not to the grid. So some of these boxes are not on the grid because I want to show you how each box reacts when they're not on the grid and what you can do about that. One of the questions I've seen was, can you only sell on the grid, or does it work no matter what's in the ship? With the reclaimer, you can stuff this bad boy full of a lot of shit. But the grid is only so big. You do have a grid below you, and you have another cargo room down there. You can stack in there, but most people just tend to stuff this room. Now, that does pose a problem. I'm going to show you why. All right, friends, we're going to go and do the next step of this. Of course, the first step being get your shit on the ship. All right, step 2 is store your ship. Now, common thing people like to do, as I said in the auto loading and unloading video, is don't let the station store your ship. That is where you get yourself into trouble with your cargo grids. All right, most people will just leave the station through their hangar and the ship will store automatically. It'll go into storage or something worse, give or take. You never know. What you need to do is go into your ASOP while you still see your ship, and you need to tell your hangar to store your ship. Watch it store, make sure it goes away. That is going to be the most likely thing to help you succeed without cargo grid issues. We should see our serial number disappear just like that. She's gone. She's in storage. We are now safe to vacate the hangar. So if this gets fixed one day and you can leave in the ship stores and it doesn't break the cargo grid, awesome. Don't expect it to work. I would just play the paranoid pilot and just do that. It takes a few seconds longer. Big deal, right? Big deal. All right, guys, we're going to head to the TDD and I will see you over there. My friends, we are at the TDD on New Babbage. We're going to come in here and I'm going to show you the next step, which is finding your ship. Now, I've shown, okay, there's that other bug I talked about. For some reason, I can loot myself in front of screens, and I don't know why. But I showed this in the auto load and unload video I've done a few times now. Way down here is the ship I want. Now, when I click on this, I feel pretty certain it's not going to give me my reclaimer. And as you see, there's nothing there. So a good rule of thumb is go up one ship. Now, I have a lot of ships here, so it's going to be really difficult to find if it's not up one. But what I've been finding is it's like it's off by one in most cases, but not all cases. I've seen some places where it's like just all scatterbrained. But there it is. Okay, so up one was the rule here. There's my reclaimer. As you can see, I have cargo on grid and I have cargo off grid. So the importance here is I don't believe we can sell the off grid stuff at all. It's not in this manner anyways. It's not something that the commodity terminal can handle. I believe it's going to tell me that I have insufficient funds or materials. So we're going to go ahead and sell. I believe this is what's on grid. Does it actually say? I don't see where it says. We're going to sell this. All right, so I'm going to have to pay for auto unloading. It's 4.74K. That's not a big deal. We're going to confirm it. It takes 2 minutes to unload that. So by the time I get back to make any adjustments to my cargo grid, it should be done. But we don't want to pull the ship up. I don't think you can pull the ship up while it's still unloading. So that's done. 2 minutes later, we'll be able to go back and make adjustments if we need to. But let's check this out now. 176 SEU is still available to sell. I'm pretty certain this is my off-grid containers, and I don't believe it's going to sell. We're going to try it anyways, just to confirm. Insufficient stock. I was wrong, not funds, stock. So it's saying I don't have this stock to give them, and that's because it's not on the grid. So I'm going to run back, I'm going to load it on the grid, and then we're going to come back and we're going to sell it just to make sure that that's what's going on here, which I'm 110% sure that's what's going on. But anyways, I just want to show it to you. So I will be back. Hi friends, we are back in the reclaimer and we have less boxes. So we're going to position these guys onto the grid so that I can get it sold. My grid is full, which sucks. I wish there was more room in this room. There's a lot of room in this room. I just wish there was more grid room. No problem. We have room downstairs, not directly below us. There is no cargo grid in the room below us, but there is a cargo hold that we can go to. Get this last box on the grid so that we can get all this off the shelf. Oh shit, can you not do size 16 boxes down here? Oh, I think I learned something new today, friends. Oh, that sucks. That's dumb. Ah, that chain. I forgot that chain was there. Okay, well, I was wrong. If I had 8 SCU boxes, I could take care of that. So I'm going to cheat. Stand by. What do you guys think of that Best in Show paint on that? I hated it when they came out, but I feel like I hate it less. And honestly, on the C1, I think I'm actually starting to like it. I don't love it. But I don't know. I like it better than the green that the thing comes with. I don't know. I want to see a Meridian paint on the Reclaimer. That would be badass. Alright, we're going to lower this here. That way it's in inventory. We're going to watch the ship disappear. That way it's in inventory. Friends, we are good to rock and roll. Alright, I will see you back at the TDD once again. Hi friends, we are back at the TDD on New Babbage after putting that gear back on the cargo grid. So we're going to see if we can now sell it. It said before, insufficient stock. We know that's not true. We know I've got it. Girl, you got it. Alright, now, last time the Gladius was my reclaimer. And it still is. Alright, it registers 10 16 SCU boxes. You're going to sell it. Ferment.
You keeping busy?
Bada bing, bada boom. There you go, friends. Success. You have to have the cargo on the grid. It would be cool if you didn't have to, because underneath the salvage processing in the reclaimer is a cargo space without a grid, which sucks because you can stuff a lot of boxes down there. But it's, you got to move it. And it's kind of counterintuitive to put your stuff on a grid, come here, sell it, go back, put your stuff on a grid, come here, sell it, and just keep doing it till you sell everything on the ship. It's not perfect, but if you just do little quick trips, like one hopper full, you could probably get away with selling it all at once, and then going back out, do another full hopper full, selling it at once. You saw I made, gosh, 700, 800,000 on just one full hopper. So good stuff, you know. I hope this is helpful to you. Oh yes, we got to remember to Sell the one I stuck in storage. What else do I have here I can sell? Oh shit. I did lower that. Uh-huh. That's really weird. I did stick a 16 SCU box in my elevator. I'm pretty sure it went down. Anyways, whatever. It's just one box. That sucks. Probably inventory is just running behind. I've seen that before too. But there you have it, friends. Let me know if this is helpful to you, those of you that use the reclaimer. Auto loading and unloading.
Really keeps me going through a lot of crap.
Did you guys see that guy's head? Exorcist shit going on right here. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna try to go back and highlight that if he does it again. He's on to me. Gotta go. But anyways, let me know if this is valuable to you, and if you have any other videos you'd like to see how-tos for. Are you running into issues that you've not seen a fix for? Let me know. The more detail you can give, the better. I'd be willing to try and recreate the issue and find a workaround for it. I'm not sure why I do that, but I do like to do that. I guess that's why I'm in IT. I guess I don't know. But anyways, I'd be happy to help. So let me know what you got, guys. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I did hit 4,000 subscribers today, so thank you guys so much for that. That is truly awesome. I've been doing this a year and a half now, but only 1 year in Star Citizen. I think April 1st was my 1 year since I started playing Star Citizen. So this is really exciting. I love this. I'm looking even more forward to hitting my 5,000 subscribers because I have a couple of special items that I need to offload, and I'll be doing it around that time. So stay tuned for that. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, and as always, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next episode. Take care and have a wonderful night. Bye.